this fusion between heaven and earth, between material and spiritual. And us as Jews, every single day, we get to do that in every single moment of our lives. And a lot of the things as a young girl being raised, saying brachot all my life, saying blessings all my life, thanking God for the day-to-day items that I eat. What I noticed is as a kid, it was just kind of like a habit that was drilled into me, like, about to eat that, wait, did you say a bracha? Pause, wait, stop. But as I matured, I really learned the significance of it. And possibly more as I became a mother, I got to realize how powerful these moments are. So first of all, I have in front of me, not just one bracha, because yes, we have a glass of wine, but we have in front, I have 3 different brachot with me. I have a glass of wine, which quarantine day number, I don't know. So we're gonna start with that. And we have here, I have some cashews and delicious, oh my goodness, dark chocolate. These are probably my favorite snacks. Maybe I would only add cheese to that, but we're having a meat meal, so not yet. But what is the power of saying a bracha? So we say, I will say the bracha together, and then we'll kind of talk about a little bit. Now, since the wine is clearly a very significant choice, like food item, we'll start with the wine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Okay, big open there. All right.
Quick question.
Yeah, hold on a second. We'll get to, can you give me a second, Adira? Perfect. I know you're always so enthusiastic. Just give us 10 seconds over here. So what is it about making a bracha? We say, blessed are you, Lord our God. Thank you, right? We're acknowledging this relationship we have with Hashem day to day. Every food item we put into our mouths, we pause, we stop, we reflect, and we think, wow, I have this relationship with Hashem, right? And here I'm blessing Hashem. I'm thanking Hashem that he gave us the gift of grapes on the vine. Wonderful. We all know delicious grapes, wonderful wine. And then we also have over here, I have these grow on a tree. And so that's also pretty significant. So we're going to start with ha'etz, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri ha'etz.
Amen.
And now, of course, dark chocolate. Very good for you. Very, very good for you. Healthy for mind, body, soul, spirit. And when you make a bracha, you're just like elevating and uplifting the whole thing. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol niyeh b'dvaro. Again, some of my favorites right here. So, what it is when we're making a bracha on the food we eat, food can be seen as something very powerful, emotional, mundane. We have certain attachments to certain foods, certain recipes. Certain smells may bring us back to a certain day or time. I know in our Chabad house, as a campus class, we make sure that students are supposed to baking honey cake during Rosh Hashanah and smell a taste of latkes. Right? Jewish food is so a part of our holidays, our identity, so part of who we are. And yet Judaism teaches us the mundane angle of eating food. Nutritionists will say, be intentional, think about your health. And food, emotionally, psychologists will tell us about the psychological associations we make with food. The Torah tells us, our sages teach us, that food is holy. It's where we recognize the material in the world that God has given us, the nutrients, the nourishment that will fuel us, in this case, wonderful fuel, right? Dark chocolate, nuts, and wine, wonderful fuel. And we can uplift it. And with it, we're recognizing something so powerful. Our relationship with Hashem, God's involvement in my day-to-day mundane physical life. You could think, what is so holy about a bowl of mac and cheese? Well, not necessarily, but if it's kosher and you make a bracha, now it's holy. Now it's uplifted. And that fuel that we eat becomes a part of us. And so we're actually helping the grapes and that beautiful tree and that beautiful cocoa bean uplift its identity, its purpose in this world when we make a bracha, when we say, thank you, Hashem, for giving me these delicious treats. And we use that fuel. In this case, I'll use that fuel to deal with our wonderful 6 children, but between now and bedtime. And what I wanted to show you is in the Siddur, there's actually a full listing of brachot in Hebrew and English right there, where you can follow along and see all the different brachot that we say. We're thanking Lord our God, King of the universe, and we're thanking for every little thing. Yes, thank you for the trees. Yes, thank you for the fruits. Yes, thank you for the wheat. Thank you for everything you have given us in this wonderful, magnificent, uplifting, incredible world that we have. As a side note, I mentioned earlier that I always kind of grew up saying brachot, but you know, there are times I see my kids saying, I'm rushing through it quickly, got to get that food in my mouth. But as I realized as a mom, as I grew into this process, with our children, our oldest is 20 and our youngest are 10, triplets that are 10. What I noticed is that the values that I try to teach my children, A, don't take anything for granted. B, a little impulse control. 3, intentionality, be intentional. 4, appreciate, gratitude, all of those woven together in the fabric of a simple passage, a simple blessing. So l'chaim to each and every one of you. If there's any questions, it's a great time. L'chaim to each and every one of you, whatever your beverages, you know, tea, coffee, whatever it is. And to each and every one of you, uplifting the next few days, learning, connecting together, bonding. And I'll be back. We'll discuss other mitzvot and the how-to. Okay, any questions?
Thank you so much, Manya. We're actually going to take questions a little bit later.
Perfect.
Okay. But I also just want to make sure to distinguish for anyone who may have missed it. I think you may have said it, but for anyone who may have missed it, the wine was hagafen.
Yes.
And if you have water to your coffee, it's actually the same bracha as the chocolates that Manya said.
Yes, shahako.
So if you have water to your coffee, I'll just say that again in case you missed it, that the chocolates is the same as water to your coffee. So that's Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Shakol Niya Bidvaro.
Which that bracha alone, Iti, as you mentioned, is actually thanking God that every single thing He created, Shakol, that everything exists. How? Niya comes into existence. Niya Bidvaro, with His words. That's
with
God.
His words.
God created the power of speech and the existence of God in every single moment of our lives.